So
Yeah, it pop
this
up.
is
It's record.
our first podcast starting homeboys conversation. We talking all or nothing but movies. We're trying this because for some reason all my friends think I have one of the worst opinion when it comes to movie. I have no idea why.
He really do.
So we figured we're gonna try
He
something
do.
new. We're gonna start this off.
Let's see if the people agree with him.
See if the people agree, rate it, We ain't go live this time, so we just gonna record it for right now. But the movie that we're critiquing today or talking about in our discussion is called Malcolm and Marie. Malcolm and Marie is about two black people about a film producer and his girlfriend who have a house. I believe the production company gave them a house for the weekend in the I guess in the woods somewhere. Beautiful home. And they sort of the whole movie is them basically sitting in the house and actually having a argument or discussion, however you want to put it. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you might don't want to listen to this podcast because we're going to give everything up. But if you have, then if you want, you could chime in. Without any further ado, I'm gonna ask my fellow companions a few questions. One of the first questions is I want y'all to rate it for the people who haven't seen it yet. I want y'all to rate, from just a small scale, full opinions. Is this a movie? One, it's a waste of time. You shouldn't see it. Two, wait till it come on TV. Three, if you're into dramas, it's a must see. Or four, is it just a must see? Let me hear it from you, Avery.
I feel like if you in the dramas, it's a must see. If you in the dramas, because it did catch me. If you in the dramas, I think you must see it. If you in the dramas,
Kerr, we wait for
It's
you.
a must see journey to me. Like Avery said, if it's a drama, uh, relationship. You know what I'm saying? Building, understanding your partner of this movie, like as a male. Like it really opened my eyes up as a male, a successful male, doing things. But it shows that like she is the backbone of him doing his success. You know what I'm saying, in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like this typical relationship drama movie. You know what I'm saying? It's good and bad to watch it with your significant other. If you want to watch it, you know what I'm saying, as a couple. But I say just watch it by yourself, man, or female first. You know what I'm saying? Because tickets can be brought up while watching it together. Because I like the movie. It's a must see though. It's definitely a
It's
must
a
see.
must see.
I like it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with you. I actually think it's a must see. I enjoyed the movie. I was pre-warned about the movie beforehand because someone who suggested the movie to me thought I might wouldn't like the movie, but I thought as far as relationships, I enjoyed it. Yeah. So 2 out of 3, it's a must see. If you like dramas, it's a must see. So yeah. So
yeah.
like really diving into the movie, the movie's in black and white, and did in any way that discourage you from watching it? Because for me, once I seen it in black and white, I think it threw me off. I thought it probably the color was to come in eventually. Black and white do kind of it makes it more mystique, and it actually do make it pop a little more to me. But what do you think, Curry?
Nah, when I first put it on, you know what I'm saying? When it was black and white, I was about to say, nah, I'm not about to watch this. But I sat there and kept watching it. So when it started digging deeper of the conversation, what's going on, what she making this man, macaroni and cheese, like middle of the night while he drunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was just being a good woman to her man after a long night. You know what I'm saying? At their little award show or award, actually, it was a filming they were showing, like one of his movies
Yeah.
they
Let's
was
not go
doing.
too far.
So, oh
But
my
yeah,
bad.
so as far as
But
the black
yeah,
and white situation, yeah.
yeah, the
Hey
black and
yo.
white made me like, all right, let me watch it.
Oh, okay. Hey yo, what you think about?
When I seen it was in black and white, to tell you the God honest truth, Reds, I thought a nigga was gonna get shot. I thought a nigga. I just thought
Oh,
it
you
was.
thought murder scene was gonna happen.
I thought it was one of them. I thought it was because you know black. The joke about Fred Hammond just came out, so I was like, a nigga's gonna die in this day. He gonna get brutally shot. But then I was like, you know what? This might be some kind of civil rights between us two, and trying to figure out where the woman and the man is supposed to be at. And I wanted to watch it because I know you, Reg, you're argumentative and you like and you like he like to get his point across no matter the intensity of the air.
What were you saying, Gary?
I just want to see Denzel's son act. I just want to see how he did in this one. It was a drama one, because you know what I'm saying. Like I want to see how he did. That's what made me keep going too. Like if I think it was like another,
that was Denzel's
it was in black and white and it was like some other actors. Yeah, that's Denzel's son.
Mm-hmm.
I probably never watched it.
He did good,
to be honest.
Yeah. So
it shocked me.
Yeah, let's get into the movie itself. Now, the movie is based off, he is a film director, and she is in some ways a retired actor. They get home immediately, you can kind of, You can kind of read.
Pipehead or something.
Yeah, no, she was an actress also before, but she ended up being a drug addict also. Now they get home, and from when they get home, you can kind of read the scene. If you've been in a relationship before, when a woman is actually upset. Now, the movie based, like I said, supposed to be in California. She's in the kitchen, she cooking, and he keep trying to ask her what's wrong, and she, like a lot of people, they keep nothing. And really, in actuality, she was mad about something. The reason that she voiced that she was mad, that he didn't thank her during, I guess, his speech after the movie premiere, because it wasn't an award show. He was coming from a movie premiere. So after his movie premiere, and I guess he got congratulations, he didn't thank her. So basically, I'm gonna ask the panel. Do y'all feel like I go with you, bro? Do y'all feel like she actually had a just cause to be upset about that?
To me, I think it's right, because just from watching it, it's like I said, like from him being a successful man, like grinding and getting out the mud. She was mad about the speech, but it's more of the journey that got him there. You feel me? Like when I say the journey, like when he started, like you say, he started down bottom and working his way up, and she was behind him throughout that whole process of his success. But you know what I'm saying? Like he said, he used to ask her certain questions. You know what I'm saying? What you think about this or whatever, or help him with his work, his workload, and he never really thanked her. And then when it came to the final of the film, like, dang, you did a speech and not one time you just didn't mention me at all. Like I was just like, I'm just there to be here type shit.
Hey yo, you think she had a reason to be mad?
Stacks, you must not been watching the same movie I did. It hurts.
No, for real.
When it got down to the nitty gritty, she said she fucked another nigga.
Alright.
When it got down
to the nitty gritty,
she said,
but he didn't argue that. Hold up, that wasn't his argument. But do you know? Well, I want to know Ayo first. I don't want to go too far. Do you think she had a reason to be mad for him not thanking her?
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I guess because she grinded with him, I will give her that, because she was there through all the day, but he was there too. So I mean, when you wanna dialect, when you wanna dissect all of that, they both was there. So she was there through everything, and should she be mad because he ain't put her? If I didn't put my girl, if I had a girl and I didn't put her in the speech, I know she would be highly upset, and that shit would not fly.
But no, okay, if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was you, instead of her, would you be mad?
It's 8 o'clock.
If I put in all the work,
No,
I would have been mad, but I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't even have showed no attitude. That's just me though. Me, myself,
You know
I'm
what?
not gonna show attitude or nothing.
This
I'm gonna let you, because if you win, I win. If you my girl, so I'm gonna be good. If you win, I win.
this is a segue into a part. Do you one of my biggest issues is he kept asking her why she was mad and she kept saying she wasn't. That's one of the things I hate. That's one of my things. Huh?
She said it.
She said what?
Why she was mad for real? You ain't
Eventually. But I'm saying from the get-go, should he have let it go when she kept saying nothing through the whole beginning?
He knew it was bigger than that. I knew it was bigger than that. And I was on the outside. I knew it was bigger than that.
But from watching it though, before I thought of all that, at first she was just mad because she just wasn't in the damn film. To be honest, you gotta remember when they start talking about the film,
go too far,
it was about her.
Let's not go too far. Let's not go too far.
She didn't get cash.
Let's not. Calm down. Let's not go too far.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So okay. So y'all feel like doing it all. Do you really like after he explained one of her biggest pet peeve or problems was that he didn't he kind of wouldn't have got all the information had it not been for her. The movie wouldn't have been as good had it not been for everything that she contributed. Because at one point she felt like she was being used, remember? She felt like you used me, you got all the information from me, and then you go make this movie and you don't thank me. But then he turns around and let her know the movie wasn't all about you.
No, but did you?
Hold up. I'm gonna ask you a question. So the movie wasn't all about you. Do you think at that point, now do you still think she had the reason to be mad, even though the movie wasn't all about her? Hey, yo.
Reyes, I'm sorry, I gotta keep digging into it, man. I gotta dig it because when he told her, no, you must ain't hear when he told her when he told her about the other bitches it was about, and then he said, you know what?
How he built the character.
Yeah,
it was about the end. He said it was about the end.
Yeah. So do you feel like she really because you said you know that a woman would have been upset. I'm saying when you get to that part and he explained to her that the movie wasn't all about you. I had this from my previous life before you. You had a part to play in it, but not that much. Do you still feel like she had a reason to be mad? Ayo, I want Ayo to finish. Do you still feel like she had a reason to be mad? Because you said if you had a girl, she would have attitude. Huh?
He told her. At that point in time, she did have a reason to be mad, but after he told her, no. Because he told her. Because he definitely told her. What it was really about and what part you was really about. You thought it was about that other shit, but he said, I've met bitches worse than you. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, Stacks, what you think? After he explained to her everything, do you still think she had a reason to be mad?
Yeah, she still had a reason to be mad. I'm sorry to say she was so-called an actress, but not acting not acting at the time. But the concept of his film, just from watching the movie, was based off the woman was a drug addict, down on her luck and all that, and like she was really that type of person in the film when he met her, like down on her luck, went to rehab and all that. But you know what I'm saying? She didn't see the quality of the woman because he added all the women he talked to in that one character. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like the lady walk and one girl sex drive and another girl something else, et cetera, et cetera. But the main concept, the foundation, was really based on her because she was that drug addict. So that's why she was mad. That was the first reason.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get a little more into it. After now, here's another issue that I had with the person as far as the movie. As they kept going, now everything before the crash, before he really screamed on her,
Mhm.
he end up, they fooling around, they kissing. He get up, he got to go use the bathroom. And did you notice how immediately it went from all smiles to just straight face? I think it's into the time, and especially in a relationship, should she have not just let it go? Like, because she went from, we about to fool around. Should she have let it go or just waited till another time? Stacks, let me hear you.
No,
You don't let it go?
no, that's a female's not gonna let nothing go that bothers her. That's plain and simple. That's why it was so authentic. They kept saying it's so authentic, it's so real. How you know this about this woman? How you know? How you not? Cause he experienced it, he seen it, he witnessed it, but he like, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't give her props for this shit. Like Shorty for real, she was the film director. To be honest, what happened to Red? I guess we got went on Red to get back in.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
we knew to
so
this, y'all.
yeah, so that's basically it. Like yeah, she ain't gonna let her go. She is beyond pissed, highly upset. You can see it in her face, like oh, a man, like she just had an attitude, and she still had an attitude. And then look, the thing about it, she had a whole fucking attitude, still made this nigga something to eat. That's how much love she had for the nigga. I'm still feed you. I'm still make you somebody drunk, but I'm still tell you why I'm fucking pissed. That's what females do in real life.
Hey, yo,
First
what
of
you
all,
think?
let me say first and foremost, I wouldn't have ate that fucking macaroni. That shit probably had some glass in it.
That joke was trash.
I
It
would
was
have
powder
definitely ate
Nah,
macaroni.
he watched her
But
made it though.
when did we look? I'm just gonna go with logic. When did they ever let anything go? Women don't
Yeah,
let nothing go. Man, they gonna
yeah.
keep egging on to it. You like, damn? Do you want to fight?
Okay. At the end, well, when it really came down to it, the reason why or what made everything bad for her at the end, she talks about why she wasn't cast as a person, like you said earlier. His thing when it came to her not being cast is he feel like she didn't try. Her thing is she felt like it should have been given to her. Could have been
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like should it have been given to her, or should she still had to produce? Because I think she still had to come and audition like everybody else. Me personally, I feel like one, she should have, because it would show how passionate and how hardworking she is, as far as in my opinion. I felt like she
Yeah,
still should have
that's a good
came
one.
in or auditioned. But when it came to him, I feel like she felt like he didn't think she was good enough. And in a way, she felt like she should have just been given a part. But what do you feel about that, Ayo?
Say the question one more time.
Do you feel like when it came down to the reason why she wasn't cast, the reason why she was really mad was because she wasn't cast? Do you feel like she should
I,
have just been
I
given a
feel
part,
I,
or should,
I
huh?
feel like I feel like honestly, when I heard her arguing about that part, I feel like she would have been perfect for it. Honestly, she would have dug down deep and dug into her inner uh uh
Drug addict.
It
drug
was
addict,
her.
her inner drug addict, and she'd have brought back the itching and all that.
It
but
Hmm.
was her.
but she should have had to. That she definitely should have had to still audition for it so they could have seen that and not just get it. No, no,
But see, that would have backfired on him though, because you gotta think
What?
about it.
because she would have
As
been
him
better.
making that film, them people don't know where he got that character from. Like them people probably didn't know her lifestyle before she became an
Yeah,
actor.
it would have.
Only
It would
probably
have.
he knew. That's why I said for real,
So,
she was the fucking
so do
director.
you? Well, hey, well, Stacks, do you feel like she should have been just given the part? Do you feel like he should have just gave it to her without her auditioning. Because I felt like what he was saying is you ain't even trying to work hard for it. Why am I just get your part? Do you feel like he should have just gave it to her?
60% of me say yeah, he should have gave it to her. The other 40% say, bitch, you gotta work for this one out. Like, you know what I'm saying? What more do you want? What more do you want from me? Like, I already got the film, got the story, the script together, everything. You seen it, you seen the actors, you seen everything. And since you so-called saying the joint was about me, you should have just hopped on the fucking train and just did your part, showed the people that this is you, and boom, and kept it moving.
Yes, I totally agree. Now it became relevant in the movie, like when he finally calmed down and was having this conversation. He said that he felt like she just self-sabotaged relationships. He felt like she was bitter for nothing. He felt like she didn't recognize love or anything like that. Is that what y'all did? Any one of y'all get that feeling from her from the reason why, her not being mad? Was it a part where y'all was like, she just ready to crash into a wall for no apparent reason? Stacks, what you think?
On that one, like, because she's been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? As she says in the film, she's been through a lot. Just been through so much shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since she was just young, like, just nothing was going right for her. So, like, don't get me wrong, he came in her life and he was the right for her to help her out. So she just still got that wall up, still feeling protective. Like, you don't got to keep your wall up. We've been dealing with each other for how many years in a film they was dealing with each other for it. So, like, females are complicated, man. It is hard to tell females complicated. That's all it
is. Hey, yo, what you think? You think she self-sabotaged? You think she was just all that was really about nothing?
I would have left that bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to call her that. I would have left her because she was just doing too much for me the whole day. I'm like, damn, chill out.
That's what females do though.
Cigarettes. What's your problem? You drink and smoking cigarettes, and look at Newports.
One of
them Marlboros or something.
Yeah, one of the parts that even as I see people talk about the movie, the one part that I felt like a lot of people didn't touch on after he finally go through that whole thing, actually tell her after after they go through the clash, she gets out the tub, dry off, put on her clothes, and she come out on the back porch like ain't nothing wrong, right?
Because females crazy. They crazy.
Yeah. But do y'all feel like that is normal for females not to necessarily apologize, but to kind of like, because I'm trying to dig into the believability of female coming out there and not apologizing to anything, just taking a cigarette and start smoking and just act like everything is normal? Is that a natural female, something that all three of us probably can relate to, that would be considered a natural female trait? Hey, yo.
Yes, it is.
That's a natural trait.
If she would have did that shit, Reds. If she would have did that shit when I was right there, I would have went along with it. I would have been acting like nothing fucking happened. I was like, you want mayonnaise on that?
Stacks, do you feel like that is a original female trait? Like, like that's something females do?
Yes, plain and simple. If you seen the movie, that's a female trait. That's regular. That's regular right there.
I ain't seen nothing.
And still hold a grudge though. They gonna tell you. She gonna tell you, I don't care. Fuck it, is over with, man. I don't care. Now back to their regular schedule. The whole time that shit eating her up inside still.
Do you think at that moment he should have somewhat hold it against her? Like, we ain't cool. Like, I ain't do nothing wrong and I got screamed at. Oh, do y'all do what most males do? The argument is over. I no longer want to deal with this. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore it and act like we never had this argument. Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah, nigga like me would.
Nothing happened. What the hell? What's going on? Go to the next. Nothing even happened. Go to the next. Nothing happened.
So it's just over.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's just.
Who you know? What nigga you know gonna argue some more? That's like asking for more argument. Like, so it's over. You gonna say that?
Yeah, if you want to say so we done talking, they say no, we not done talking. Matter of fact, I still got some more to say.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I leave that to the alone. If you done arguing, all right, sweet.
I don't. You know what? It all depends. With me, I'm now. Let me say this. No, let me say this. I have been in situations where I just let it go because I didn't want no more beef. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in situations where I feel like I was all the way right to where I wanted all the smoke. Like, because I knew because I feel like when I'm finally
right, I don't want
winning, I want it. I want to win. So let me ask y'all this as far as critiquing the movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good would you give the acting skills of both actors? Ayo.
You gonna say the acting skills? I thought you was gonna do the movie. Acting skills.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that. Slow down.
Yeah, we getting everything. Everything, gang.
He did a good job. I liked him. I liked the black and white because black and white shows us. It don't show them. It shows us. It shows us. I swear, our hair and all that. It shows it in a different light. I like black and white and all that, man. Yeah, so I give him I give her a good grade too because
you ain't grading neither one of them yet. I'm trying to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10.
I couldn't stand
yeah, what's the grade?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you grade him and how would you grade her separately?
All right, I'm gonna give her an 8. She get an 8. 10 being
what?
the best, right?
Yeah, 10 being the best.
Okay, she get an 8. I give him a 9. And
you give him a 9?
Yeah, I give him a 9 and a half a star after that.
Stack, how you grade him?
He had me engaged. He the one who had me engaged.
They both did. I give both of them 10. They did a great fucking job because
it was his bomb dropping.
You see both worlds though.
It was the bombs that he dropped that destroyed everything. He dropped
hella bombs on her, but it's the
she
fact that females do this shit. Like I'm watching this movie. I'm like, yo, like that's how
females never say he cheated.
I
want y'all to remember.
Just be assholes and just say.
Hold up. Y'all over talking each other. What you say? Okay.
Not one time.
Okay. Stacks. What was you saying?
I said it's both sense. It's just like they way they was acting for their relationship. It was just like a real life relationship. It was just like how things go in a household. Like, you know what I'm saying, about females having issues and problems, and she always like trying to address it or have asked him to say some shit about it. But him, he brushing it off like a real nigga. Nigga don't even really care. All right, fuck it. That's why I said they both did their thing. I like it. I like how they both acted. You know what I'm saying?
So what you gonna get a rating?
Let me say this.
10.
Ayo, he said 10. He said 10. I give it now. Let me say this, and I'm in all fairness, I would give her a 10. I feel like she done an amazing job because I felt like she was literally looked at psycho at times. I felt like when she was like really going off, and when she picked up that knife and you know and showcased her skills.
You going too far.
She showcased her skills on top of her skills.
That thing fucked me up.
No,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the fuck yeah, 'cause I thought that was
That's
real.
that's how good. But that's why I said I give her a 10 based off that scene
she
alone where
only
she
slit
like
her own wrist.
switched up.
She
What was you
only
saying,
slit
yo?
her own wrist.
I thought he was really about to die.
She only slit her own wrist. That's all she ever did.
Yeah, but
So when
did
she
she
grabbed the knife, I
not?
thought she was gonna cut herself.
But did she not show those different emotions at the drop of a dime in the split second? That's what I was looking for as far as the critique of the skills or the acting skills that she gave up. I felt like him. I give him for some reason I can't unsee Denzel Washington. Now maybe you ain't know that was Denzel Washington.
I
I,
ain't
I
know,
can
so
only
I
hear
ain't
his
see that.
voice, huh?
I ain't know, so I ain't see that.
Yeah, I only hear his voice. So it's kind of hard for me. I'm a little older, so I've been listening to Denzel Washington movies for years. But I still think I give him a 9. I feel like he did. I feel like he overdone it with eating that macaroni and cheese and all that. But I felt like when he was giving it to her in the tub and like telling everything, I felt like he was like really putting it to her. I felt like that part when he was rambling outside, I thought that was a little too Jim Curry extra overacting. But for the most part, I give him an 8. I ain't even gonna give him a 9. I give him an 8. I feel like he was good, but I felt like it was
he
part.
really bashed her down.
Huh? Would you say, Stacks?
I said during that tub scene, he really bashed her down. And don't get me wrong, niggas will get in their zone and like will like talk so breezy to a woman, like make her feel so belittled. He made her feel a little this small,
He did.
like she was real
He
tight.
did.
I watching what he said. I said this
Because
nigga
everybody
going
got that
in.
zone.
Like he giving her he made her feel real small. I'm surprised this bitch ain't pop up and steal him or kick him rush into the tub.
But did you see her facial expression and how she was like she didn't know which way to go? Yeah. But I felt like my thing was the reason why I give her a 10 is because I felt like she had more moments of like, this chick is crazy. Like, I felt like she was just that much more believable. And and I guess it's come down to the storyline, but she just had more moments of being able to like showcase how crazy, no offense, that females could be. And like she went from here to here or here to here in a matter like a split second. And that's what good acting. So I give her a 10, I give him an 8. That's just my opinion. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how believable was the story? No, I apologize. How predictable was it? Ayo?
Can I ask one question? I need to ask a question before I answer.
Sure, ask the question.
Was that girl white?
She black. She mixed, actually. She's mixed.
Okay.
I believe her father or mother's German and her father is black or something like that. Yeah. But she's mixed.
Something like that, yeah. She mixed up.
Yeah.
Bad though. I love her.
What's so strange though, Ayo? I actually went and looked it up herself because when I told the person, that was a nice little black couple or something like that, and somebody was like, that girl wasn't black. And I was like, yes, she is. Like, I've seen shows that she was on. But they was like, she was on the Spider-Man. She played Mary Jane in Spider-Man.
Yeah, MJ. Yeah.
Yeah. And in Spider-Man, they made her look darker also. I feel like that's what they did, But on a scale of 1 to 10, Ayo, how predictable was the movie? 10, hold up. Let me say this. 10 being that it was very predictable, that you knew what was going on. And 1 being
the whole movie.
Huh?
I knew they was gonna be arguing the whole movie.
Was it predictable? Did you predict what the argument was gonna be about?
No, I couldn't predict the end. I say predictable about a 6. That's about it for me.
Stacks, what you think? How predictable was the movie?
And like I said, I couldn't remember that. Like some I guess, like, oh yeah, I was right, and some like I didn't know. Like I didn't know where it was going at. So it was like that's how I was so into it so much. Like damn.
Yeah. I give it. I'm gonna go lower. It wasn't as predictable as actually knowing what they was gonna argue about. But I knew after that first argument, it wasn't over. And I kind of knew, like, nope, it's not over. It's not. That's
Yeah,
not a.
it's
It's
not
not
over.
over. It's not. But I feel like it was still, even though it was, it was a little predictable at times. It wasn't as predictable as for just to be a couple sitting in the house. The whole movie about a couple sitting in the house arguing about arguing about their life. So I think even that it kept you engaged. So I feel like they've done a good job. As far as the storyline goes, as far as what they was arguing about, as far as how they done it, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the storyline? Storyline being real good or real bad? 10 being real good, 1 being real bad. How good was the storyline stacks?
The storyline was great. I like it. I give it 9. It was a great storyline. You know what I'm saying? I just like the whole concept of the reason like why she had an attitude to you know what I'm saying, and why he you know what I'm saying didn't thank her, and why he was working so hard for her and all this. Like bad as a man, like people don't look at it too. Like I think people that look at it like that because they've been a successful man. He just felt like I didn't have that like thank her because like I'm really doing all this for you anyway because I love you. But a female still want to hear that. You don't
Mm-hmm.
gotta say it, but you gotta say it for her, for a woman. Like a woman loves to hear that. Like yeah, you said you love her and you
Still
do this,
appreciate it.
why that. They just want to be appreciated. Like they want to hear you say it. Like females want to hear you say that. They want to be touching. He does all that, but he just didn't. He just didn't give her that the confrontation that she wanted from him. That peace saying. Like damn, thank you, babe, for man just being here with me, man, throughout this whole process. That will make a female day. That one little word that's saying two words, thank you. That'll make a female day. But see, as a man, we just know like, all right, man, we good, boom, boom, I love you, woo, whatever I do, yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? You on the journey with me. Just for you being on the journey with me, I'm taking care of you. Ah, yeah, you doing all that, but you ain't looking at the little things I've done for you to help you get there. And yeah, that's basically it right there for my answer.
Hey yo, how good was the storyline? What did you think about
Honestly, this gonna be a surprise. I give the storyline a 10, man,
it?
because I could feel in the storyline, I could feel so much of just the everyday man, the blue collar guy, just trying to make it. He trying to make it some kind of way, and he finally does. And he wants his woman behind him, 100%. He sees it's not, so he try to make it right by any means necessary, even if they got to go through a little tussle to get that done.
Okay. I'm gonna get a storyline of 10 also. I actually think it was perfect as far as the argument, like Stock said. You got women that some women need that pat on the back. It's about, I guess in this term we talking about this movie, it's about learning a person's love language. So some people need that pat on the back. I enjoy, yeah.
That's it. Love
Yeah,
language. That's
some
it.
people need that pat on the back, that love language. But I enjoyed the storyline. I thought it was realistic on exactly a love story or drama, or it actually played out on the stuff that people argue about that some people find as petty. Because you remember when he first asked her, she was like, she didn't want to bring it up because she thought it was a little petty. You know what I'm saying? But some people, I remember a person told me you can't be petty for what makes you mad. So I felt like the storyline was perfect. I felt like they really, portrayed a real couple that would sit up and argue about stuff that, other people like, I can't believe they arguing about. Yes, they are. So I give it a 10. So the last and final question will ultimately be what Ayo been wishing for. on a scale of 1 to 10. How good was the movie? Now we already had our if it was a drama or must see, but how good was the movie on a scale of 1 to 10? Ayo.
This is gonna be another saga. Because I'm rating it kind of low. I'm giving it 4.5 as a movie.
4.5?
It's not a must. The acting is good, everything. But it ain't. I'm giving
You
it
wasn't. You
4.5.
like how you like the storyline? How you like the acting? But you don't think
The
when you
movie
said
good.
it's only a must see if it was a drama. You did say that. So I guess we can
Yeah,
kind
he
of
did.
understand how you. We did say that.
Yeah,
You did
because
say
like
Yeah, he did.
the world ain't the drama right now. Everybody watching cartel movies right
that.
now.
Facts. How good from the scale of 1 to 10? How good was the movie?
At 10, it was a good movie. It was a good film overall. Like from the acting, the storytelling, the emotions, the point, like the critique of it, like the things they say to each other. It was just all good, like a real normal relationship in a black community. You know what I'm saying? Like just like it was great. I like it. It was just a great one. I
You
like the whole
said 10?
concept of it. Yeah,
Okay.
10,
So
bro. That shit was a 10, bro. Like that shit open your eyes though about relationships though. It really do. Like the little things. It get
yeah.
all the little things for you.
Yeah, I give it a 10 also. I really think let me say this. I'm somebody who likes to try to understand relationships. So I enjoy those type of movies. I enjoy the whole back and forth, but it gotta be realistic to a point where those be true arguments that people actually be having, that people in certain relationships be like, oh, that was all stupid or whatever. Like, nah, this is until you get in those positions to somebody getting an award, your significant other getting an award, and it seems like they think their homeboys they played basketball with, they think their mother's cousin, aunts, people who they haven't seen in years, their second grade teachers, and then don't thank you. Trust me, you would feel the
They
same.
actually
So for the most part,
that be in your household with you too.
yes.
They live
So I'm
together,
gonna
everything.
give it a 10. So if we put our ratings, that 24%, that
That's
24 and a
average
half
American.
percent, the movie overall between us will probably be about a 7. So if you
Yeah.
like seeing a 7 movie, if you like seeing a 7 movie, check
That's
out
about right there.
Netflix,
That's about
Malcolm
right
and Marie.
there. 7.
What'd you say?
That's about right there. 7.
Yeah. You put the percentage together, 10, 10, 4, which I still don't understand.
Yeah, I
It kind of
understand that.
round out to a 7. So if you like seeing a 7 movie, check out Malcolm and Marie. Now our next movie up that we haven't seen yet, but we're going to see is
Oh,
called
what movie?
Judah and the Black Messiah.
Oh, let me stop you. I already seen it.
We're not gonna talk about this week. We got
I know we gotta talk about it, but I'm gonna rewatch
Yeah.
it again though. Y'all gotta let me know when y'all watch it so I can rewatch it.
Okay. So the next broadcast
Matter
we're
of
gonna
fact,
do.
time out. One more. Oh, my bad. Matter of fact, and when y'all want to watch it, y'all can come over here and watch it. You know, I got HBO Max, so
Yeah. I ain't got
y'all can just
HBO
come here and
Max,
watch it.
but y'all know I'm a
Yeah,
movie
just come
lover.
over here one day this week.
I like to see movies in the movies. I'm somebody who's still not scared of COVID enough to go to an empty movie theater. I love that the movie theaters are empty. So I might come over there and watch it, but then again,
I'm probably going to
I
the
might
theater.
watch it in the movie. Hey, but we're gonna have to watch it and make sure that we all critique it while it's fresh in our brains also. So the next movie, like I said, the next movie we're gonna watch. Yeah, the next movie is gonna be what's that? Judah the Black Messiah. We're gonna give our commentary on that one next week sometime. But it was happy that I got my brothers up here where we can actually get some positive feedback. If y'all got any feedback, if y'all disagree with our opinion, especially AO rating, if y'all disagree with it, make sure you leave a comment in the section. This is our first segment, our first podcast, Homeboy Conversation. Check us out on Instagram at Homeboys Conversation. We're gonna make our fan page on here, Homeboys Conversation, man. It was nice, doing this. Next week, hopefully, we'll have all our brothers up here so you can have some more colorful commentary from all the brothers. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace. Catch y'all later.